Season 3, we've got Burden United once again, but this time up against the side of Team Empire with myself, Draskell, and 8mother. And the draft has indeed begun, and Empyrean Flax's predictions were on point. Both the Undying and the Eye being banned out straight away by both sides, and Burden United taking away the Queen of Pain, which obviously we saw them have a lot of success with themselves in the previous series.
It opens up the DK from Empire, though. Burden and get the Chen.
Even Draw Visage is free now.
Yeah, that's true as well. Draw Visage against Chen, I guess it's kind of heavily reliant on Burden's Chen being successful in the laning phase. Like, I mean, that's like every Chen, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think it's even more emphasized if they were to go Draw Visage. But do they actually do that? Is that just a VP thing, or is it an everyone thing?
I think it's more a VP thing, because they really enjoy playing that, and it's their playstyle, basically.
10 seconds remaining.
I think it's very Empire, because they ban out Queen, which makes the DK a much better mid pick. Like, yeah, Queen's banned fairly often, but obviously you don't want to put it in the lane like that, because even with battle crowing, you could still get bullied a bit.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's really any direct counterplay to Dragon Knight either. Like, even if you put it mid...
Queen of Pain is banned already, so you can do just Shadow Fiend, of course.
But SF even versus DK, like,
It
the way...
SF pretty hard, but... And it's Dire Shen, so...
Yeah, but Resolution is also, like, he's played that matchup before, and he's actually come out, like, relatively even. Which is just down to, of course, battle crowing, but it doesn't matter because the DK, he functions differently. But they're going to go the Beastmaster, Bristleback, two very good heroes in their own right. Like, Bristle's great, I think, against Chen in general. He's a good frontline hero. Beastmaster gives you vision, so you can see the ganks coming. It's a nice opening pair.
And indeed, and worth noting as well, the side of Empire, they've got a different stand-in for this series. So they're playing with No Fear rather than Blow Your Brain, who, of course, well, they're both standing in for Yoku at the moment, who's obviously due to visa issues unable to participate with these guys at the moment. So, No Fear, obviously, I believe he's a very high-skill Eastern European player.
Yeah.
He was in the Face It Pro League, did do quite well, played a lot of games there. Do you know anything more about 8mother?
He's played in a lot of teams, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's playing in one now, but he's a good player, and they did go for SF.
There we go, you guys were bang on with that one.
Yeah, I think it's good. Like, you saw what Secret could do with the Shen SF back in the DAC times.
Yeah.
It was super strong, but I would favor it more on the Radiant side because of how the camps and like the jungle is built up with both Shen and SF. So...
I kind of think it's just in response to the BM Bristle though, because if you look at that, it's like, okay, well there's no Wisp, so that means there's a low chance of dual lane mid. Queen's banned, so it favors picking the SF. And then if it is DK, you could still farm, and there's a low chance of rotation on that hero so far. Like, how do you really gank mid? I think you would actually want to emphasize maybe the side lanes more if you were Empire with these picks.
I think it's going to be mid Beastmaster.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's kind of meh as an offlaner. I think Mag has pulled it off sometimes, but it's like...
Dude, he pulls it off like every time.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it should be possible because he's not that strong, in my opinion.
They've lost like, what, one game with offlane Beastmaster?
Vega?
Yeah. I think I've only seen them lose one game with it, which is very impressive. But.
Yeah. I'm not sure if people underestimate the Beastmaster or what's up, but I think you can deal with it pretty easy and like shut him down.
Yeah. And Empire going for the draw ban here?
Yeah, indeed. I was going to say, you guys were mentioning potential coming out for Empire. This time they want to take it away from Burden, and well, with the Shadow Fiend already picked up, adding a Drow in that safe lane could heavily benefit that and also give a huge buff to the Chen rotations.
Oh, they just banned both. Wow. Okay. I thought maybe, like, yeah, you could still pick the Visage, I guess, if you're Burden. It's a really good combination with Chen. You get like a Centaur, you get Grave Chill into stun into Soul Assumption. It can be a very easy kill, so I do understand that ban. And Empire, I mean, with those bans, they kind of want to win their lanes a bit, I would imagine. Like, otherwise, you have Bristleback against Drought, you can get kited very easily, so you take that away. You Beastmaster, if 8mother said it's going to be going mid, I think it actually does okay against SF. And if you get a Boar Slow and a couple of axes, like a +1 support rotation can actually kill that.
Yeah, like a Rubik Lift or whatever.
Yeah. Ooh, Coddle. Okay. So maybe offlane? Or maybe position 1 Bristle?
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Silent on the Bristle. We've seen him do it before, and having the Coddle as backup as well, that's it's going to be a very scary lane for whoever decides to go up against it. Obviously, we don't know yet who's going to be on that solo lane for the side of Burden United. But again, Empire, they can react to that, and they could very well run the Bristleback Coddle in an aggressive formation as well.
Yeah, the infinite mana Bristle is terrifying. You can like shove the wave so aggressively, and since it's, I think it's actually easier for Radiant to go off lane with it as well, because you can double pull, and the Kato can just like farm the wave or whatever, and you can just like go for crazy dives too with Bristleback. And they go Shadow Demon. Good against Bristle later, but not so good in the laning phase.
He's really good as Beastmaster overall. Like
yeah, true.
sieging with SF and then you just send back Disruption, whatever you want to do. Like the combo is there for sure. Sanking is a very good pickup because
it's quite greedy though.
Yeah, but Shen is kind of greedy as well. So.
It's true, yeah. You're not going to be missing too much if you're able to get yourself in the jungle and look to clear out those stacks. And
could even maybe go like a Sanking aggressive with Creeper Life.
Yeah, that's actually...
Yeah, and then look to contest the Chen's jungle.
Think about it,
oh, Burden United, Mirana, Shadow Demon.
Sing Sing, we've seen it being banned out against them. Obviously this time was an exception. And Sing Sing yesterday, I believe, he was really shooting and hitting those arrows. He was absolutely on point, and with the Shadow Demon setup, there's the potential for this to be a very scary game for the side of Empire.
I was actually thinking about Mirana plus Bane or plus Shadow Demon. It's very, very strong here.
Does that force him to pick something else for mid then? But I guess a Shadow Demon Disruption arrow kills anything, and if it's position 1 Mirana, do they go aggro with it, or do they just safe lane?
I think they just safe lane, so like Empire has to adjust, because you can't just put a soul here or there. I think BM is okay, because you can bore the arrow, or even bird, just to tank the arrow so it doesn't die.
What if Empire just go greed and just do the Sand King jungle, and then safe lane Bristleback Coddle, or like last pick their safe lane, I guess?
I think Bird needs to ban Abaddon, right?
They can run Abba, but it makes them seem like a really... Well, actually, Burden only have 1 disable, so yeah, Abba would work, because you only have to remove 1 stun.
Yeah.
It is pretty strong here.
Doesn't make sense, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because they could do Coddle, Abaddon offlane maybe, and then just Bristleback safe solo, because Burden aren't going to go aggro with these heroes. And then Sankin can just jungle. And then you would get your Beastmaster mid matchup. It could work, but...
Could work, but I think Beastmaster offlane is... Maybe Beastmaster plus Cuddle offlane. Like Axe and Illuminate spam is pretty good. And you have the Boar and Bird to tank the arrow.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, Stormban. Okay, so they're thinking offlane BM at least, or maybe not Beastmaster mid.
Oh, see what comes out here with the final pick from Empire. Maybe that'll make it a little bit clearer to us. And it's going to be the Clinks, so it's almost certainly going to be the Resolution Clinks in the mid lane.
Yeah, great against Chen, obviously. And if you do have this kind of really tanky frontline hero, Soul Catcher is kind of annoying, but Clinks is insanely beefy mid-game if you have your Death Pact on. It's very hard to burst him. And with Beastmaster, Bristle, and Clinks, it's a very tanky frontline and high damage output as well.
Clinks used to be better though, because you got the bonus HP on the Shen creeps.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't work the same way anymore, so
that is true.
His ultimate is less effective than it used to be.
5 seconds.
I think it's Clinks mid then, yeah?
Yeah, it'll be Resolution.
It'll be Resolution.
Sure. Yeah, with his final pick now for the side of Burden. I mean, in terms of complete lockdown, they don't really have that much. I guess they've got the SD set up into the arrow, but nothing really too reliable. I mean, do they need to pick something here that's going to be able to more, reliably control the Clinks in your mind?
Yeah, they need something.
Clock's not too bad.
Paris does like his clockwork.
Yeah,
we do see him pick it up a lot.
It's something that helps split up the fight, which they kind of lack right now. Like they're more of a siege lineup, which is some kind of solo kill potential. They need something that actually has team fight.
What about the Paris Axe? Very good against the Bristleback.
Tidehunter as well is pretty okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's all in push then. Okay.
Okay, Paris Jakiro. We saw Phobos do it for VP, very successful. Burden United, they're going to try it out themselves. And with Paris on the Jakiro, do you think that does up towards kind of the same lanes as we saw from VP in that match, with the solo safe lane Jakiro and then the aggressive Shadow Demon and Mirana combination on the off lane?
It's very difficult to run that though, because where's your Chen going to go? You kind of want your Shadow Demon Mirana to be in the lane that your Chen ganks, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that way, when the rotation comes, it's like a guaranteed kill. Because if the disruption goes off, it's boom, dead hero.
I think they're just gonna go defensive and then like put the Paris in offlane solo. Because if you look at Empire's lane,
okay, it's gonna be so there's Resolution actually on the Bristleback, and it's gonna be silent on the Clink. So it isn't gonna be the mid lane Clink.
Position 1.
Smoke
position 1
They want to block the jungle. They're going for block.
Here we go, from the side of Empire. Let's see what they're able to do here, and indeed, as you said, disrupt the jungle for the side of Burden United. But this is the first game here of this 2-game series between Empire and Burden United, once again at the ASUS ROG DreamLeague here.
It's a mid lane Bristol, by the way.
Yes, Indeed. And well, let's see what the side of Empire are able to do with this first early rotation. On the side of Empire, we've got a low hard dance on Sand King. He's going to be always want to fly on the Kotl. No Fear standing in on his Beastmaster. And my nuts. Oh, can they find the Burrow Strike? It's not long range.
But it's still...
He is going to be able to find it there. And now with the Illuminate as well, Ice Path is going to let thrown down.
Gonna work.
Yep, chasing it down. They've got the ball slow.
Nice.
Oh, the body blocks from Paris. It is enough to stop Empire from finding that kill. But they're going to be able to force Burden United back. And are they going to drop down any wards here? They've already dropped down one Radiant Observer ward here into the Dire Jungle. And they've got the sentries. There we go. Always want to fly, blocking up that camp here as well from the Kotl. And well, I think finishing off the side of Empire is indeed Resolution that is going to be playing on the Bristleback and Silent on his position 1 Clinks. Oh, come with me. Just going to throw down a disruption here. They've got the arrow combination, and it is going to catch. Fantastic play there from Burden United, and that's going to be your first blood for Necroman, your mid laner, taking down the position 1 Clinks. Very nicely done for Burden. And a low dance. He needs it. I mean, he's got a Burrow Strike. Sing Sing has got another arrow here.
Where's he going?
He's got to be very careful with where he goes. He will be able to juke out the arrow. Will Burrow Strike up to the high ground here. And looks like they're not going to waste any more time chasing him.
He was dodging the Shadow Demon.
Yeah, it was a nice play in the end. Yeah. So, taking the bounty run away, the Shadow Fiend still gets immediate bottle, which is sick for him. So in that matchup against the Bristleback, he can just buy like a stick and then he'll be good to go.
Look at these sentries from the side of Burden. They're not going to catch out anything that Empire have laid down.
Oh god, that is like... That is the worst.
Mud Golem.
Yeah, Mud Golem's okay, but... I like the decision to put the Bristle mid actually, because it's much harder to gank. Like even with the Shadow Demon Mirana, like you don't really want to be rotating that heavily. And they do go aggro with it, so they're going to get their Jakiro 1v1 matchup with the Beastmaster, which should favor the Jakiro, I feel. So Burden...
Yeah, that's smart. I think the fact that Empire have support tanking, that's why they want to go dual aggro or like pressure them.
Yeah, it's super greedy.
Yeah. Jakiro in this lane is going to have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, so lane's panning out. Who do you kind of favor here in the early game?
I think Burden actually have the advantage.
Yeah, I agree. I think Burden.
I mean, really, I think Empire can just have Aloha Dance do his AFK jungle thing, and he won't suffer too much for it, but...
Look at this, Mynuts going in straight away for a rotation. Got those golems.
In 8 seconds.
Look how low the dance is. Yeah, oh no, there we go with the stun from the rock golem. That's going to be a kill. Second kill on the board for Burden.
He was not expecting that. He got sniped.
Yeah, the boulder toss.
Yeah, they might look to go for more here. There's going to be a disruption and a soul catcher laid down. The arrow follow-up's going to be a bit off point. They don't have detection here for Silent. And Deloa Dance has returns here. Silent, he's chasing them down. I don't think he can go for anything here. It's going to be a little bit too risky. Maybe he goes for Sing Sing. Sing Sing being baited forward by the Keeper of the Light. Well, leaping in, will find the kill and always want to fly. Silent and Aloha Dance are they? Can they find the return? Because they do get the Burrow Strike, and now with the Searing Arrows, they will find Mirana. Getting themselves the first kill on the board, but Burden United.
Those boulders did so much damage.
125 damage straight up. It's not something to laugh at here.
That's still a really nice start here from Burden. I mean, trading the Mirana for the Kotl wasn't ideal, but I don't know if he was expecting the Clinks to be just sitting on top of him invis that entire time, so...
Yeah. It was unfortunate that he missed the arrow. You really can't miss too many arrows, because then the game is very, very hard for you, so...
Yeah.
But they're still doing good in the starting game.
I think as long as Burden continue contesting the woods here, they'll have an advantage, because the 1v1 matchups, the Shadow Fiend should be fine against Bristle. Like, if worst case scenario, you have to TP away, like if he tries to dive you.
Come With Me was dusted up there, was trying to find the range for a disruption. Pops down a sentry now in lane. So Clinks, Silent's going to have to be very careful coming out. In fact, Silent might try and go on to Mynuts. He's not really... there we go. With the Chakra. Does have the mana topped up for the Searing Arrows, but he's not going to go for it. Mid lane, how are we doing? Pretty even.
Nice arrow.
The timing's there. They find themselves another kill, and I mean, Burden United, if there was ever a team that was going to know what they're doing with the Mirana Shadow Demon combo, they're certainly the ones to watch.
Yeah, this is kind of awkward for Empire. Like, they have Sankin that wants to greed the jungle, but it's only level 2, and he's like very, very weak in the lane. Same with Kotl, he doesn't really do much, and Silent is not going to be able to farm anything here either, so...
And top lane, Beastmaster's doing alright against this Jakiro. We're wondering if he's going to have a bit of a tougher time against Paris, but 18 for 2 against 13 for 3. We're starting to see the Jakiro break away, but Beastmaster still being able to find something from this lane.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to need the rotations from the Beastmaster.
Yeah.
That's how Empire kind of recover their game, I feel. Bristle's not a huge impact hero for rotations. He's just going to get his farm and build tanky stuff. I think there's a lot of pressure on the stand-ins, so hopefully No Fear's bringing his A-game.
Well, Necroman, he's a little bit far out here. Lower dance with the wraparound. This could be a very dead Shadow Fiend. They've got the Burrow Strike. He will not get his bottle. He's going to be able to do anything here as he pops the one charges. Now tries to turn around to pick something up in reaction, but he won't be able to bring down Resolution, and he does lose his life there.
That was very close, I think. If he had gotten his mid-range raise off first, like just turn to raise, and then he gets a stun off, he might have forced Resolution to run away.
Yeah.
Oh, Cham rotating in. I always want to fly. He's going to spot out the Centaur here. He's just going to throw down the stun there, keeping the Kotal at bay. And bottom lane, come with me, still trying to look to see if they can find an initiation onto Silent. And this lane being pretty much crippled here. 20 for 4 on Sing Sing. Silent's still being able to find a little bit, but he is falling behind on 14 for 1 on this Klings.
Minus has a Harpy now.
Oh, no. That is the reverse stream. That Kotal's just going to get wrecked.
Top lane, Paris might be able to find a killer onto No Fear. He's chasing him down, and No Fear's going to be ticking incredibly low here. Tries to duke it out the tree line. Is he going to be able to TP out of this one? He's, he's I think, he buys a TP, ready to come back to lane.
1 mana.
Nope.
Oh, it's not going to kill him anyway.
Out of bottom lane. They also find a kill onto the Kotal.
They're going to get this tower soon as well. It's already almost dead. It's only 5 minutes into the game. Level 2 Soul Catcher here on the Shadow Demon. Pretty common to see with the Mirana.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower
I don't know, man. This is really bad for Empire. The thing is, their comeback potential is pretty meh. Yeah.
It's only like the Sanking Dagger, that's like the huge point where they can do like a comeback epicenter or something.
Yeah, but Loha Dance, even though he's gotten his team's only 2 kills, he's still very
look at
far.
this. Look how far forward he's come under the Sentry Ward as well. The arrow's going to connect onto Silent. They will be able to burst him down, and as soon as he comes under that Sentry, come with me straight in there with the disruption. And 7 for 2, Burden United. They're looking ridiculously strong against the side of Empire. Empire do find a kill on the top lane as No Fear hits 6 and has got the Primal Roar there, allowing him to burst down that Jakira.
Thank God something's going for them, because Empire are losing their lanes pretty harshly right now. Like Jakiro, Shadow Fiend, and Mirana, all top 3 farmers on Burden.
They might die for this here. They've got creeps. Come with me. He's looking for this Kotal. I always want to fly, trying to eat his way back to safety. The Dukes are there for the time being, but he's got no tower to hide behind. Will get an Illuminate out that brings Minus incredibly low, trying to tick him down here, but now they've found Kotal. They're going to throw out an arrow. It's not going to hit, but I don't think it matters here. He's going to get... Oh my notes, you need to be careful! Oh! Kotal does manage to bring himself a kill, but it's a 1-for-1 there.
Resolution, DD on Necroman mid.
It's going to be a TP reaction coming in from Shadow Demon, who has indeed got that disruption. But look at the speed of Resolution. He's chasing it down. The one's charges are popped.
Region Runo.
They're going to need something here. Necroman turns around, looks for the raises. Oh, they bring him down. Can they find the kill in return? Well, with the disruption and Soul Catcher set up, there's nowhere for Resolution to run. Maybe get... Oh, hang on! Oh,
wow, that was close.
Incredibly close there.
That was a really nice block, though. They got the complete body block with the illusions and the 2 heroes standing on.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I think Necroman could have turned around and...
Dude, he's got 1,200 gold. What the hell?
Yeah.
He's rich. Shadow Demon living the large life.
9 for 5 at the moment. The CS as well. The farm also looking up for the side of Burden United as well as that scoreboard.
Silent here with double Starstorm. He's dead.
Hey,
he's going.
There's a sentry down. The Silent hangs about here. Sing Sing could go for a bit of the play.
Maybe he goes for a fog arrow.
Nice. Pop the sound. Is he going to look for it?
Sure. I think he just leapt on him and Starstorm, they would have been dead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Still though, dominating the lane for sure.
Yeah.
Silence recovering a tiny bit, but 20 CS at 8 minutes for a safe
Doesn't
laner.
really flash farm well.
Hello, Dance?
Yeah.
Might find the bow strike onto Sing. He has got that leap available though, and Sing should be able to go down to low ground.
He's waiting for the leap.
Yeah, he's waiting for the leap indeed, and there's your leap. They will find it, and he's got a haste rune as well now. He should be able to chase down Sing. He's got the Moonlight Shadows. Anyone got detection on the side of Empire? Doesn't look like it. Nice. And Sing will TP straight out there. Shadow Demon was looking to maybe get himself in position, but, well, he's not got any backup from the Mirana. We'll throw down the Disruption Soul Catcher. He's going to try and go for a solo killer with the illusions and the boosted damage. Has he got enough to bring down the Kotal?
If he had poison, this would have been a kill.
Yeah, not quite enough to do anything against Always Want to Fly. Top lane. Looking for that Burrow Strike. There's going to be a TP coming through from Bristleback. Resolution wants to chase this down. They're going to go for the Cheng creeps, and they'll find a good bit of them there as well. But still, Burden United with a very, very strong grasp on this early game. Resolution. Sorry, Silent. Oh!
What an arrow.
Do they have detection? They've got Dust. Now with the Storm and the Soul Catcher, Silent is dead. Sing Sing's Mirana. Absolutely on point this game so far. 3 kills, 4 assists, 9 minutes in. The side of Empire, they are going to smoke up. They want to find themselves a kill. They've got the Primal Roar available. They're actually going to go the wrong way for the Chen. They might be able to catch out Shadow Fiend here in the mid lane. Aloha Dance doesn't have that level 6, doesn't have that epicenter available for this though.
I mean, they still have Roar. They should be able to kill him unless there's like a really fast TP reaction from Burden. They don't have Mirana ulti either. Oh, Courier.
Courier is actually going to take back the... Oh, no. Oh, the Courier is trying to micro, but there's your Roar onto Necroman. Here's your TP in from the... They're going to have a defensive disruption. Now they could look to try and turn it around. Soulcatcher didn't latch onto any of the heroes, and the side of Empire do bring down the Shadow Fiend. Now they're going to look for the Shadow Demon. There's 4 of them chasing down Come With Me. There's no way that he gets himself out of this one. He will give away his life as well. And that will be it in the mid lane. And Empire finding 2 nice because Arrow goes through. Won't catch onto anyone. And Mirana, Sing Sing, will just retreat as he really can't turn himself back into here. 7-10, and Empire getting themselves a very nice kill on the Shadow Fiend and a nice little bonus prize there with the Shadow Demon.
Oh, they got the Courier as well. There was a miss micro. I think he wanted to like send his bottle to himself or something. I don't know. That was really weird. Because he got disrupted and the Courier actually walked back into them.
Did the Courier die?
Yeah, the Courier died.
Oh.
Yeah, rip. So no more bottle crowing for Necroman here.
Oh, that Ogre Snipe.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not looking like the best of starts for Empire, but they're still very much in this one. And
that's how you make
actually
comeback.
Aloha Dance is he's definitely going to be impactful, I think now. I mean, it's 10 minutes in, and his early game was so slow, and all of a sudden he's up to 2,100 gold. So having that Blink Dagger initiation and just Epicenter on top of that, these heroes still die pretty quickly. Like Mirana, Shadow Demon, SF, like they're pretty squishy.
Come with me. He wants to find the disruption setup here. Sing Sing spotted out Silent. They've got sentries everywhere at the side of Burden United. Silent come anywhere close to this. And he's going to realize he's keeping himself safe. Doesn't want to go anywhere near that Shadow Demon. Aloha Dance though. Picks himself up a Blink Dagger and will simply blink and TP out of this one.
Yeah, good play there from Aloha Dance. He did have to use his blink though before it TP'd, so can't go on that stuff.
Top tower is
and Resolution is doing very well though. He's second highest overall on net worth right now. Could just go for the Vanguard, or maybe he goes mech this game? No, he buys an Ogre Club first.
Maybe Saniyasha or BKB?
BKB first? I don't know. Seems kind of weird. Doesn't really increase your farm rate that much. Do you really need BKB immediately?
It's really good against the Mirana combo, like the arrow.
Onto Paris here. There's going to be the Roar, and now with the wraparound from the Silent, there's going to be a TP reaction straight away. Now the Yules from Paris buying him some time. He should be safe here. They're going to throw down the Shadow Demon Ultimate. Bringing him incredibly low, and the Epicenter isn't going to do anything from Aloha Dance. They did find the kill onto Beastmaster. They might find Silent as well, with the arrow holding him in place for the time being, setting up the raises and the burn damage, ticking him down. That's going to be a second kill there for Burn United. Now Aloha Dance just has to blink himself away. Fantastic reactions from Burden United every time the Empire try and go aggressive under a tier 1.
Had Necroman not landed that raise, probably would have seen some counter kills coming out from Empire. So maybe the Sand King was a tiny bit out of position because he was standing like, not in a tree.
Look at this, Minus rotating onto the Kotal, getting him low. The arrow's just going to be a little off the mark.
Very close.
They won't find anything more here as of yet, Burden United.
I think Empire have kind of stagnated right now. Like they haven't lost that much more. Like sure, the Epi waste is kind of a nuisance, but they didn't lose too much for it. I think they're just trying to break down the laning phase because they know they weren't winning, so they're just trying to create chaos on the map right now.
And they've done a good job so far. Like, found 7 kills, which is impressive with the start they had. It looked really, really bad. Looks like BU wants to go for Roshan since Shen bought a medallion. Just flying out soon.
Yeah, and that SF's going mech, so they're looking to snowball pretty hard here.
They're looking really good. Yakiro is super farmed. Like Yules and 1k gold. He's huge, man.
Yeah, Yule's Ice Path Arrow or Disruption Arrow, it kills like almost every single hero on Empire's team. And with Max Soul Catcher, it definitely does kill every hero.
He has 11 armor on the Yakiro as well. He's super tanky.
Now this rush seems to be not going quite as well as Burden wanted to. Dropping a lot of sentries here. And they might not be able to get it as early as they wanted to.
They had a medallion now. They could go if they want, but maybe they just want to see the mid tower. But they're gonna have Epicenter in 20 seconds. So.
Mid lane, come with me. We'll find the disruption here onto the Bristleback. But now Loyardon's going forward with the Burrow Strike. He's gonna get burst down straight away. There'll be a Primal Roar and Illuminate onto the Shadow Demon. So they do find the return kill. Arrow goes through, but it's not gonna catch onto No Fear. Beastmaster should be able to get himself away there. And then with a Blinding Light, Kotl ensuring that the aggression will not continue from Burden United. Ends up just being a simple 1-for-1 trade there between the sides. Yule's Scepter onto the Bristleback. They're not going to choose to follow that one through here at the moment, as it's a bit of a stalemate in the mid lane.
I still think that Empire are in it. Like they're recovering on a lot of their heroes. The Chen and the Shadow Demon, they had a really nice start, but now they're not finding the kills. And Resolution needs an arrow here. Not sure if he's actually going to go down. I think he'll be fine. But still, Empire, their mid game is very scary. And the Chen will fall off, especially with a Medallion build. Like that is very, very all in. Like you want to get your Roche, you maybe go Solar Crest, I guess.
Paris, he's found the Kotl. There's an arrow flying through as well. They will bring down Always Want to Fly. And Haste is spotted out.
Oh, they got Mech 2 on the SF, yeah. It's definitely Roche. No, you just bought the recipe.
I think the most important item in this game is Shadow Demon Aghanim's.
Yeah.
It's a plus break on the Bristleback. So you can just purge him 3 times and he's useless.
Any melee hero, if you purge 3 times, is useless. Well, most of them, at least.
He actually just dies because it doesn't tank either. So.
Do you really think Egg is necessary, though? Because Soulcatcher kind of negates Bristleback anyway, right? You can kind of just smash him, I think with just that.
Is so good. I think you should really prioritize
Yule's onto Beastmaster here. The Blinding Light will push Paris back, though, so he can't find the Ice Path follow-up. And they do, they're going to head down here. They might find Silent. They've got the cover of Moonlight Shadow. Silent. They know he's around here. It doesn't look like they want to stick around. They want to go for Roche here. And go for Roche they shall. Now the question is, can the side of Empire contest? It looks like they certainly want to give it a shot. They're moving straight towards the pit. Sing Sing and Come With Me, trying to look for the counter initiation from the high ground, ready for when Empire go in, but Empire making a beeline straight for the Mirana and Shadow Demon combo. They found Sing Sing. They do have the Primal Roar available. Silent moving in close and personal. Burning United, they're continuing to go for Roshan here, but they're aware that the side of Empire know that they're doing it. Roshan is at half health. Can Empire get themselves in a position to get themselves in the pit? They're going with the Epicenter. Hand of God will be popped. And now Paris throwing down the Ice Path. There'll be a Primal Roar onto Paris. Troll Trap holding back the Sand King. Necroman with a huge Requiem themselves. And now with the raises, they brought down the Sand King. They'll find Resolution as well. The Illuminate flies through. It's not enough to bring anyone down. Silent, he's running away here, but there's going to be the Dust and the Soul Catcher laid down onto the Clinks with the Ice Path holding him in place. He'll blow up. Double kill to Necroman as he finds the raises. No, if it looks to TP out, and he will get away before the second Starstorm initiation comes down. And it ends up being a 3-for-2 with a buyback on the side of Burden United, coming from that Shadow Demon, and a fantastic buyback, enabling to get that kill onto the Clinks. And off the back of it as well, Burden United take Roshan, they get the Aegis onto Necroman.
I gotta say, even with a late mech from Necroman, that still worked out really well. Like, he let the Chen die pretty much.
Yeah.
And they still managed to come out on that fight on top, and in a big way. That's with, like, mass Illuminates landing as well. There's, like, 3 Illuminates at, like, 3 or 4, sometimes even the entire team of Burden. They just had really bad coordination when the fight actually kicked off, because I don't think Aloha Dan stunned, did he? He kind of,
no,
like...
he saved it.
Yeah, he went in and he, like, sandstormed after the Epi instead of just immediately stunning.
He actually got a really good stun off on the Mirana and... something.
This smoke over coming, but can they find anyone?
It was good positioning from Burden United. Like, they were only Shadow Fiend and Creeps and Shen in the pit. So.
Oh, they're hungry for kills if they find Silent here. This could be big. Come With Me has got Dust in his pocket, and here comes the arrow follow-up. Is it going to be on point? Yes, it is indeed. They've got the Dust as well with the Starstorm. Silent should fall, and he certainly will. Dominating kill streak for Mirana. And again, the duo just creating absolute havoc for the side of Empire.
Necroman?
I think he made...
He's a little bit dead. He's got the Aegis on Moonlight Shadow. He's going to be fine.
Oh,
he walks
God.
it off. No detection. Arrow will maybe catch No Fear. No, the boar tanks it for him. Necroman just clearing those up with a few raises. Yeah, needs to be careful of these Necro units. There we go. He's going to be A-okay. But, I mean, so far this game, the Silent Clinks hasn't really done a lot for the side of Empire.
No.
They got outlaned severely. Yeah. Like, usually Clinks is a hero who you can count on to be able to do well in lane. But the Shadow Demon Mirana and the Chen kind of hanging around as well. It's really put a wrench in that plan. And Silent's just not been able to do much. So it's really weird to me because Mirana's one of those heroes that... Oh.
Low hard dance hiding in the tree line, but he's going to get found out here. As Come With Me goes for a wander. He'll pop the Sandstorm and try and duke it out. Burrow Strike as well, and the Blink. Very nicely played there by Low hard dance, getting himself out of what was almost certainly going to be imminent death.
I was just going to mention, there's only really 2 players that I've ever seen.
Paris, who's got the Blink Dagger now blinking forward with the Yule setup, they'll be able to kill the Kotal. Fortification will come out from the side of Empire, but with this push, they're going to lose this tier 2 here.
Oh, that's what's going on.
Is he going to go for it? Oh no, they found him first. He will Burrow Strike and gets himself up to the high ground. They're trying to chase it down here. Paris going up there with the liquid fire.
That's a lot of damage.
It is indeed, forcing him way back, and he ticks incredibly low. Won't quite die here.
Oh, they get a courier snipe at least in the meantime.
I didn't have anything on though.
They're gonna go high ground here.
19 minutes in. They're ready to
He's
go.
already dead, I think. Like, there's no way they defend this.
What do they do? What is the plan here for Empire? It's not looking great.
Good epicenter off, and like,
yep.
He has frontline with the Shadow Fiend, and he has an Aegis.
Lowerdan's going straight forward there with the Burrow Strike onto Necroman. The Illuminate flying through as well, but he has of course got that Aegis. Necroman, he's going to get brought low, but he pops the mech, and well, they're ready to try and catch our resolution here with the setup of the Yules, and now with the Requiem's Souls and the Ice Buff and everything being thrown out by Paris, they'll kill him, and he's down for 45 seconds. No buyback available for the Bristleback. Not the back of this. Burning United looking to finish off the Rex. There'll be a Burrow Strike, but now straight away with the Sentry drop down, and they're going to find him with the dust. They kill the Sand King, and they will eventually, I'm sure, find these racks. Cole's trying to do his best here with the blinding light, but it's not going to be enough. That is going to be the top melee racks going down before the 20-minute mark. Silent coming in. Can he find anything here on this Clinks? The Axis will be thrown out. There's going to be the Mana Leap onto Necroman. No fear. Still hasn't got that promo on. Necroman's just going to simply TP out, and he will get away with it. He's out of here. 20 minutes in. Burning United finding the top set of racks. BKB now picked up on Necroman, and Desolator completed on the Sing Song.
I guess they just want to end the game with that item.
Yeah.
It's good for pushing, obviously. It's just good for damage output overall.
Yeah. It's very, very nice. It's like 20 minutes in, and you have drums, Aquila, face, so this is like the dream.
Yeah. I don't really know what Empire can do. Like, the Epicenter level 1 isn't really that threatening when you have Chen heal and Mecha. So, it's going to be tough.
You don't really have a huge follow-up. It's basically Illuminate. That's it.
Yeah.
Clinks is a non-factor. He's going Deso. He's going to have it now, actually.
I mean, the Deso is nice, but...
It's only level 1 Roar as well.
I think he just hit 11. I guess you don't...
He skilled, I think.
Yeah, but do you... How much is the skill?
Yeah, he's skilled.
The stun duration goes up, actually.
It's not that big, yeah.
Yeah, it's only 50 damage and half a second of stun. It's not that great.
Oh, Silent.
That's true.
Might try and find a tier 1 for himself there on the top lane, but 21 minutes in. And Clinks has got himself a Desolator as well now, so if he can find these solo pickoffs, he'll be able to mount some of the heroes on Burning United, because I mean, I guess at this point, the Chen and the Shadow Demon are probably looking to be your easiest targets to pick off, but I don't know, it's hard at this point of the game because Burning United have got a pretty impressive lead.
Usually the best way to fight around Chen lineups at this stage is to kill the Chen first, but he's also usually the mech carrier.
Oh, they found the Kotal, this Blink initiation from Paris with the Yule setup. There's nowhere for Always Wanna Fly to run. He's going to go down yet again. They'll lose the tier 2 here on the bottom lane. And Burning United, they may well just try and go to high ground here again for the second time. Kotal will buy back.
Yeah, he needs to.
Lowerdan's, he's got the epicenter, but he's still just level 9, 22 minutes in. He hasn't got that level 2 ultimate. And level 1 ult at this point, it's not that impressive.
Yeah, it's like Aemother was saying, you need Illuminates to land afterwards. Hopefully you can get a roar onto somebody who goes high ground. Without Aegis, I think it's significantly harder for Burden to end it, because you can't just have Necroman stand there and eat all the spells. It won't work. You're going to need another Rosh, I think.
Very true.
But with 1 racks up, I think they're still in good shape. It's like not really too much pressure for Burden to just end there right now.
Yeah.
If they find 1 or 2 picks, though, it could just be the end of the game. Like the Coddle dies again.
It's 2 minutes until Roche, so...
Yeah. They can just keep pressuring here and then back off.
Yeah, exactly. There's no pressure to finish the game right now.
I guess if you're Empire and Burden backs, you kind of have to smoke right away.
Exactly. I think that's the right play as well. Like, getting stacking 11 would be huge. If they could.
It's still quite a ways away. Like, he was level 9 for so long.
And they were just standing on there. They were just preparing themselves for a Moonlight Shadow reinitiation, but it's not going to be the case. Burden United backing themselves off and now seeing 1,600 gold on top of the Desolator. 23 minutes in. And also worth noting as well, I've got to say this Jakiro, once again a bit akin to DK Phobos' performance, has been very impressive at the side of Burden United. He's been making a lot of good things happen for the team this game.
That's a really nice pocket pick. You get a good solo lane, because they knew the Beastmaster was going to be solo off. So they do their Mirana Shadow Demon instead of Bane, which a Shadow Demon I think was way better than Bane this game anyway.
Clinks is going to find him. He's going to blink away. And Paris force-stuffing himself back to his base.
Oh, they just smoke right into the pit.
Yeah, and worth noting as well, Jakira's now got a gem. Roar on to come with me. Moonlight Shadow will come out, but now with the Necroeaters, they will be able to see through that invisibility, taking down the Shadow Demon here. And getting a quick and tasty pick off there.
Oh, that might stop Burden from being able to go Roche, but he even has buyback.
Paris, he wants to go in for the plays. He's going to find the Ice Path onto No Fear. Sing Sing as well with the right clicks from the Desolate. The Blinding Light going to make it a little bit harder for them to pick off the Beastmaster. Leaping forward, going to get caught out here by the Burrow Strike, and Sing Sing's down. Sing Sing jumping straight into Empire, and it does not pay off this time. Not finding anything there for throwing away his life. They do find the Radiant Courier, but didn't have anything on. So Empire, they're going to be incredibly happy with that pick.
Erosion is spawning in like 2 seconds.
They can't actually fight though, right? Like Empire had the Beastmaster in the right
3 minutes, right?
They had Epi, I think. Yeah, it's a medium timer. Yeah, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I guess it's a little bit longer than halfway, so. I think that actually still favors Burden. Like, you want to be able to secure Roche, and it's very difficult for Empire to find the proper engagements. Maybe that gives time for Aloha Dance to hit 11 though. Maybe that actually does help Empire a bit as well.
He's 11 now.
Yeah, he's got 11 now on the SK thanks to that kill on the
It's pretty big.
Rana.
It's not huge, but it helps a lot.
Chen's very close to his Aghanims, only 50 gold away. He's pretty much, well, there we go.
Now.
They got it straight away.
Time to get the Granite Golem bros together.
They need the BKB on silent, so we can actually just stand up and hit the anything, basically.
I mean, with
Aloha Dance, they found him
But
here.
it's the fact that he gets control.
He's in a lot of trouble there with the Soul Catcher on him, and Jakiro laying down the damage. He will Burrow Strike himself away, but it's not going to be enough, and they do pick him off there. Paris now on a killing spree on this Jakiro.
Oh god, Sing solo killed Silent as well. That is so bad. That delays BKB even longer. I guess he bought his Mithril Hammer before he died, but he's still dead for 40 seconds. It's not good.
On the plus side, for the side of Empire, they will be back in time for Roshan. It's up in a minute, so 15 seconds pretty much after the Clinks will be back on the pitch.
Yeah, but they have to like smoke and tunnel vision to the Roshan pit if that's what they want to do. Like they have to go immediately. It's going to be very close.
It's like 40 seconds left.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mid lane. It's going to be the target here for Burden United. Bringing in those Ancients, Mineouts. Going to look for this tier, the final tier 2, standing for the side of Empire. Empire yet to take a tier 2 of their own.
That dragon's so powerful.
It's going to be
It's
such
very nice, actually.
a hard
It doesn't
game
take
for
that to
multiple
illuminate, so.
Are fortified.
Time to get that Solar Crest. He's got the Aghanims done.
He's gonna heal here. Oh, he doesn't have it. Oh, dragon died.
So they're going to back up here, Burden. And Empire, they're going to chase them down for a little bit. They just push the lane back out. There's your Granite Golems. And we'll see if they're able to go grab themselves some of that. Sing Sing throws out a zoning arrow here. Is going to... Oh, standard Sing Sing. Standard. I wouldn't have expected anything less.
Him and Pycat, man, they just seem to be the arrow gods.
Well, Ping's coming out of the top lane. They're going to have to send someone back here on the side of Empire because that boosted creep wave is going to start to push in onto their tier 4s here. As it will start to clear out these buildings.
Yeah, thankfully Empire still have a tier 2 mid, so...
But United, did they smoke up here? They smoked up. Let's have a look, Weapons. No, they're not. Okay.
They know Roshan is up.
They're just ready to go straight into it.
Game breaking, I think.
Yeah, for either team. But they don't have Bristle. Oh god, he didn't... Oh, he's showing. Okay, so now Burden, I think, just go all in for Rush after seeing Resolution.
Just go in. Yeah.
Man, this is hard for Empire. Like, fighting 4v5 with the Granite Golem as well, that's going to make the Epi even worse.
Yeah, they recall in the Bristle back, and they're going to look for the Epi. Says it'll find a lovely Burrow Strike onto 2 Necroman, getting 4 staffed away here. The Desolate is from Silent, bringing him low, but the Hand of God is going to put Burning United in a pretty good position. They lose the champ, but he's already got out the ultimate, and that's what they needed him to do. They're trying to find more resolution with the BKB. He's going to go for Paris here, and he might find it. The Necroman gets off the Requiem and Souls. It's a 2-for-1 so far. Illuminate up to the high ground, bringing Sing Sing low, but not low enough. Come with me, finds the disruption. They've got the arrow follow-up, and it will connect onto Resolution. Sing Sing on the high ground, but Silent's there with the Desolate. Late hits will bring down Necroman. Paris trying to get Silent, but Silent, he's killing them all. He might be able to find Paris. It's a triple kill for Silent. The Granite Golem's trying to do his best coming in. It won't be enough. There's a full team wipe against Burden United, and that was an absolute disaster there for the Dire, and Silent just sitting there picking them off on incredibly low health. And he is now incredibly rich. BKB complete and 2.5k gold on top of it on the cleats.
Does he just go crit now as well? I think crit's really solid here. I love the way that Resolution played that, because No Fear, I think, had the same idea as Resolution, just walking forward to like make the heroes run away. So like Sing was forced to leap out, the Shadow Fiend had to stop hitting, and then it just allows the Klings to sit there and just get a ridiculous amount of damage off. And I'm pretty sure they separated the Granite Golem from the rest of the team as well, so they didn't have the 15% health bonus when the Epi came in. So a lot of things went very well that fight.
You went Dominator, so you can bring the creep with 500 extra HP.
It's okay, I guess. I still think crit is like...
Does it work with this though? Like the lifesteal?
No. That's like the only orbs I think that don't stack.
No. It's so-so. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I guess purely just bringing it for the active element, as you were saying. Yeah.
He just wants to bring a creep so he can eat it whenever he wants.
Okay.
It's kind of neat. Don't really see it too often, but... Is it actually better than just getting a crit? Because you're not getting the benefit of the lifesteal?
I mean, the armor is super good. The damage is good. And just the fact that you can eat that big creep. Like,
Burden United, they're going to go back into the pit here.
80% of the health, right?
Empire, they've got the ults, they've got Epicenter available. Illuminate will fly through and catch them out, and they're looking to try and jump in onto this one. Lower Dance channeling up the Epicenter, and the Primal Roar onto Minus. He's going to go for the Burrow Strike onto Necroman, bringing him alone. They do bring down Necroman. It's a 1-for-1 so far. They did lose a Lower Dance, but it was worth it for that trade. Now can we move from the high ground, throwing down the ult to Resolution, but they're trying to chase down more. Silent with the BKB should be able to clear out this Black Dragon, and they might be able to find Minus as well. As No Fear Resolution chasing down with the True Sight granted by the Necro units. They will indeed kill him. Double kill for Resolution. And Empire, they're kind of coming back to their full form here, and it seems to be a little bit too much for Burden United each and every time. And off the back of that, I think Empire should be able to claim Roshan. Is there anything that Burden United can do to contest this? 2 heroes down. I don't know if they can with the armor of Roshan being reduced by the Bristleback. Silent comes in, and here's your damage arriving. They will find an arrow onto Resolution, but they're not going to be able to do it. Oh, they're very low. Disruption, but they've heard the steal is there. Can they go for more? The illusions from Shadow Demon actually end up killing the Beastmaster. The Shadow Poison of Soul Catcher onto Silent Paris. He's out of mana though, could blink forward, but hasn't got any follow-up. Oh, he's going to find the ultimate onto Kotal. Now Lower Dance with the burst trying to come with me. Arrow flies through, won't catch, always want to fly. And now Resolution's turned up, wants to find Come With Me, will do indeed. Silent, he's been able to kill off Mirana. And now with both Sing Sing and Come With Me down for a good minute or so. This is really, yeah, the tempo is stepping up, and Empire, they're looking a lot stronger now than they did in the later portions of the mid-game. Look at this. On the XP, it's swung straight back round to their advantage, and any lead that the side of Burden United had in terms of net worth has been lost, and Silent, he's turning into an absolute monster.
Now, the problem right now that Shadow Fiend has is since he went mech and then Sange with BKB, his right-click is actually not even close to what Silence is. Like, sure, if he has max souls, it gets a little bit harder, but like, he does not have the ability to trade in a team fight because the Searing Arrows are physical damage, which means BKB doesn't negate any of it, and you just get wrecked. Like, you cannot right-click trade against him right now, and with him winning those team fights, he's top of the net worth by almost a full item slot.
Yeah.
Oh, Paris, he links forward, wants to go on to the Aloha Dance Sand King here. Minus is there as well, but Silent, he's just going to turn around and hit the chair and want to. Oh, Come With Me, finds a disruption, and they've got Necroman here as well, but Silent just posts the BKB, looks to run with the Shadow Demon ultimate there, going for the Magic Immunity. Have they got the damage to bring him down? It doesn't look like they have. He will be able to get himself away. Aloha Dance buying some time and space. It's enough for them to get Silent out of there. They do lose the Sand King, but in doing so, they save Silent. Arrow will get thrown out on Silent. He's not going to go that way anyway. Picks himself up a Haste-Rune. The side of Burden United still furiously looking for kills. They're looking for blood. They found Kotal, and they've got the Yule set up here. Kotal looks like he'll be the sacrificial lamb here for the side of Empire. They get him as well, so they do bring down both the Sand King and the Kotal. Lose nothing themselves, but the side of Empire keeping their cause alive and out of harm's way.
That was very well done there by Empire, at least saving Silent. I think that both the supports had the same exact idea. They're like, oh god, we got to save our Clinks, and then one Blinding Lights and the other Burrows. Unfortunately, the timing wasn't quite there. I still feel that Empire, not necessarily advantage because they're down a set of racks, but they might be feeling a little bit more comfortable than they were earlier.
I certainly think so. With this Clinks, I mean, you've got to keep your eyes on Silent in these fights.
He has a crit now, like he's gonna do so much damage.
My goodness. And he's going for it. Here we go. Into the jungle. Maybe looking to get himself in position if the fight wants to kick off around this tier 2. They have got a Granite Golem. Burden United. Fortification will come out. Can Empire do anything about this? They don't have the Kotal, but they don't necessarily need him to make a big impact. Lower Dance has got the Epicenter. They do get the deny on the tower. And it looks like Burden United will back off here for the time being.
Burden, I think, are going to have a hard time ending. Like, their Shadow Fiend item progression is not really that impressive anymore. Like, SOY Mech BKB, it's like, yeah, it's not bad, but the biggest issue they're going to have is killing Silent still. And even if you get, like, BKB, you're going to have Roar as well coming out from Empire. Yeah. The Epicenter is going to start doing a little bit more damage, too, because the Sand King's starting to get some farm. I don't know. It seems kind of sketch right now. And even Beastmaster going for Vlad's for Book 3. So that Clinks is going to be a monster.
Yeah, it's insane, actually. And Mirana's going for Manta style, so he's going to be able to remove the Blinding Light.
It's okay, but yeah. I think the Clinks can't really kill the Mirana, but he doesn't need to. Like, he just needs to be able to force the Shadow Fiend out of the fight. Yeah. And then Sing can't really just sit there and right-click people anymore.
They even have AC on the Bristleback as well, so they're extremely strong right now.
There needs to be some way for Burden to be able to get like a Purge and a Soul Catcher onto the Clinks and just burst him. Yeah. Like, that's how they win the fight. If Silent dies,
when he doesn't have like a death pact, because when he ate his Dominated Creep, he had 2.4k HP.
Yeah.
Smoke up
and he's
now.
Above 20 armor, so he's very, very tanky.
Burden United. They really want to try and fight a bit of Lohar Dance.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's in the jungle at the moment. They're going to make a beeline straight for this Sand King. Paris leading the way. He's got that blink initiation. Lohar Dance is going to reveal himself back in the lane here, but Paris is going to find the cold first. They're going to go through that with the arrow follow-up, and they're easily able to take it. They always want to fly here with the Desolate hits from Sing Sing. They're going to look for the Sand King as well, but Sand King, he managed to get himself out, so it was just the one pick off there for the side of Empire.
Kill's a kill, but it was a pretty big reaction from Burden at the same time, sending all their heroes up there. Clink's still kind of farming away, and Resolution's not too far behind the Shadow Fiend now either. Like, 8 Mother City's got his AC. Beastmaster Vlad's. They have the double armor aura against the Deso and the Shadow Fiend, so that those items are pretty much negated now in terms of the minus armor effect. I don't know, man. This is a very close game. I didn't think that Empire were going to be able to be so decisive in their team fight around Roshan. Like, that was a big surprise that they managed to do so well there.
Yeah, I agree. It felt very hard, like how they would turn around the game, and they just did it. It seemed like pretty easy. I don't know.
Maybe we were underestimating the Clink's damage.
Yeah. I know. He just kind of got to do his own thing in one team fight and he got a triple kill straight up. But
yeah.
Oh, Lohar Dance. I think straight away. No chance. No chance. Catching him out there.
They still have Mirana SF core, so I think anything can happen. Mirana is always potent, and Akiro is... He went for Pipe, actually.
Yeah, against the Aloha Dance Sand King, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's good.
It's also good against Coddle for just being able to break high ground, you know?
At the same time, his inventory is kind of... It's like full now. I don't know.
Paris, he's a little bit far out here. Oh, nice that blink. These blinks today, I'll tell you what. They ain't come the side of Burden United. They put the dust straight away. It will actually latch onto Silent. Can they find themselves the initiative? They've got the blink in a few seconds. They have the ultimate as well from Come With Me. There's going to be the recall, and he's going to get himself out of there. They can't get any damage in.
That was so close. That was insanely close.
37 minutes in. I mean, Burden United with the kill lead, but obviously on the boards, as we're seeing, it's very even at this point of the game. And I don't know about you guys, but I think Empire are in just as good a position as BU to take this game at this point, and if not, even better with the cores that they've got.
It's going to be a little bit difficult, I think, for Empire to get the full map control back, even with the Beastmaster, because they lost their top racks. Yeah. So it's always going to be a struggle.
Silent's got a completed Daedalus now on his way to him.
Oh god, he's going all in. What's Roshan timer right now? Pretty soon? Oh, we're going to see how long the timer is in a minute. Yeah, okay. I think it's going to be down to, like, did Necroman and Sing just go right-click now? Like, full right-click items like Butterfly, Daedalus, or something like that?
Yeah, I think SF needs Butterfly.
Yeah.
I think Silent could get a Butterfly as well. Or MKB, I'm not sure what's the best, but...
I think Butterfly is probably better.
For Silent?
Yeah. I mean, he already has Daedalus, and his damage is ridiculous on its own.
I don't think SF or Mirana is going to get MKB. Maybe Mirana, but... She kind of needs a Butterfly as well to negate some of the Clink's damage.
Yeah, I think he has to use like Manta and Leap to be able to kite the Clinks in fights. Yeah. Otherwise, she just gets wrecked.
One crit is like 1k on her, I think.
That's a really close game, though. It turned from being pretty lopsided to anyone can win.
Yeah.
It really, really did. I mean, the early game for Burden United was ridiculous. I mean, we saw how much they were able to shut down the Clinks, and now the fact that Clinks top of the net worth 17.8k.
This is
over
kind of
3,000 ahead of Sing Sing. It's a massive difference.
Yeah, it's kind of the problem with Mirana though. He didn't go for a farming item. You either want. Well, Midas can be greedy, but it's really good for her.
Oh, Resolution. He's just BKBs and TPs himself out. They haven't got anything to cancel it through the Magic community. And Resolution with the play there. Getting that last hit on the tower and out. And now the Skull Basher on this Bristleback on top of the Assault Crash. This guy is certainly going to be punching in the team fights.
Honestly, just having Basher means he can tunnel vision the SF every fight. Like, he's going to have to like BKB and try to Requiem straight away just to reduce damage.
Yeah.
And if you get a lucky bash, it can just be like, you screwed the Shadow Fiend over so hard if that happens.
Yeah. ROG had a really fast spawn.
Yeah, it's up in D. Kotal has now got this Aghanims. Of course, it's not daytime as of yet.
Are they that far out of position? Is this thing just going to die?
Okay, look at the damage from Silent and Resolution.
Oh
that is
God.
Okay, this is terrible now for Burden. They need to run. They cannot fight right now.
That was like a 3-second ROG, man.
That's cheese as well. Oh, God, that's really bad. That actually means that it's impossible for Burden to win a fight. Like with a Chen, no way can you win against the cheese on Silent and then also Resolution having Aegis.
Yeah, this is rough for BU right now. They need to find good pickups.
Is the BM ever going to go Blink? I think he has like Vlad's Book 3, yeah?
He did went straight with the Vlad's afterwards. He's got the Beast. Let's have a look at the Beastmaster weapons.
Do
Let's
they
check
have
him
the
out.
medallion?
Yeah, he's coming up to the money. I guess, do you think he still needs to go for the blink, or does he just go straight for the bottom?
Oh,
Resolution.
Jesus.
Oh
He might even find more. He's going to have to turn and run now. Moonlight Shadow, pop by the side of Burden United. They do love the ice buff, and it will connect. They might be able to find the return code, but of course, Resolution has got the Aegis, and the rest of the side of Empire, they're moving in. They may be thinking about re-engaging here. Anagon will be popped for the side of Burden United. They're looking for the Requiem. They do find a fair bit of damage onto Resolution, but now Loardan's coming in with the Burrow Strike. He's going to hit Troll Trap straight up. Four-stuffed into the jungle. He'll go down. They will be able to find the return killer Silent. He's just destroying them all. It's a double kill. He might find Sing Sing. He doesn't find Sing as Sing's able to leap away, but they've killed everyone else. They're going to even kill the Chen Ancients as well. Empire, at this point of the game, the damage is just too much for the side of Burden United, and in a 5v5 engagement, I don't think there's any way that Burden can ever come on top again at this point.
I mean, they trade Aegis for 4 heroes. I think that's more than worth. I guess their Sand King died too.
Yeah,
that's not really that important, I feel. He didn't even epi there, and they just completely destroyed them. Like, BKBs mean nothing against Empire right now. So it's a Bristleback. His item progression has reached a point where, like, AC, Basher together, like, he could care less about BKB. He's just going to run at you and hit you.
Yeah.
SF actually struggles so much against Bristleback because of that sole reason. Like, you just get ran at.
Dire's bottom tower
Yeah,
has
so
fallen.
he's kind of like PA, just jumps in on you, or Slark, where they just come at you when you don't really have a choice.
Here can be a buyback. Buyback on Jakiro. Fortification for Burden United, the side of Empire. Oh, they're pushing down the bottom lane. They're all going to come in. Come with me with the disruption setup and Soulcatcher onto Resolution, but it doesn't seem to matter at this point. They he'll come in and run through the Illuminate. They do lose the Beastmaster though, as Sing Sing is now doing better. Look at Silent just laying down the damage here. Double kill as the last hit does chase down Sing Sing. Midas is going to... It's a triple kill here for the Clinks. He's going to look for more. I think he finds Paris. He is going to find Paris. The 4-staff is not going to save you. Ultra kill for Silent, and now they look to take the tier 3 and the racks as well here on the bottom lane. And look how much money this Clinks has got now. 7,000 gold. They're just going to go for game onto the tier 4. There's no buyback available for Sing Sing, and it is GG indeed. Burden United with the grasp on the early game, but as the game went on, 42 minutes in, they just lost any kind of lead that they had, and the Silent Clinks, ridiculous amount of damage at the end of the day, and, well, that was, I mean, Silent.
Yeah, they had a really rough start, and like it looked super bad for them, but in the end,
he really came back.
They just stayed calm and like had faith in their draft.
Yeah.
That's really important, like staying calm, not being tilted when you lose lanes, whatever.
The Bristleback Clinks core worked out to be like ridiculously strong because neither of them care about BKBs at all.
Yeah.
Like, I think Mirana was kind of an okay core against that, but the SF cannot stand there. Like, there's nothing to protect him. Just a Shadow Demon Purge isn't enough. Like, even disrupting him doesn't do anything but kill him, more or less. So you can never use his spell defensively. Like, during that last team fight, they go in on the Beastmaster, they get a disruption onto the Bristleback, and even a Soulcatcher, and Resolution just turns his back, and he's like, okay, you've wasted all your disable, more or less. Yeah. And at that point, Silent just goes completely ham, and it's a level 13 Chen in a 42-minute game. Your creeps are the only thing that give you any influence. So I do think the Empire's draft in the end, it proved to be very strong, but I don't really think it was necessarily a draft issue so much as that Roshan fight, the first one that they lost, was just like game.
What happened in the first Roshan fight?
So they were fighting inside of the pit, they had Chen creeps, and then they actually pulled out of the pit without the Granite Golem HP as well, and then they got epi'd, but it was only a one-person epicenter.
On Shen?
Yeah, and then the Beastmaster...
He was stunned, right?
Yeah, he stunned like one hero, I think, and then they chase up the high ground towards their middle lane, and then the Beastmaster kind of runs in to force the SF and the Mirana both back, and then Resolution does the same thing, and it isolates the rest of the heroes from burden, so the Clinks is able to just sit there and auto-attack everyone down, and that's the first fight that they lost. And that was also Roshan, so yeah, after that, it was just like, there was a 6-minute period where burden can't do anything, and during the whole time, your Chen's getting worse and worse as the game goes on. SF had a pretty... It was an okay build for what they wanted to do, but it fell off so hard.
I think Guardian Greaves could have done a lot of work here.
Yeah. Like
the fact that they got the mecha on the SF instead of the Shen made it so he didn't get Guardian Greaves. But like that, is it 10 or 15 armor?
It's 15 when you're low health.
15 when you're low health, and 15 HP per
it's
second.
A lot. I mean, like he would have done a lot of work here.
I mean, there wasn't even like a single Ghost Scepter on the side of Burden either.
And
I guess...
You know the fight when they were outside the Roche pit? And Clinks just went ham. Like, frontliners just ran at them and he killed 3 people or something. He just cleaned up.
Yeah,
he was like... He was 300 gold away from BKB or something. He only had his old club at that point.
It was a crazy club. I mean, if you looked at if you could look back at obviously the Clink's progression in that game, it must have been, you know, kind of flatlining at the early game, and then boom.
Yeah.
There was just that one point where they took that first convincing fight where they took 3 down on the side of Burden United, and then just after that, each fight seemed to, for the large part of it, just favour the side of Empire, and Burden United at the end of the day, they couldn't do anything against it. But, well, it is, of course, a 2-game series, as we always say at the DreamLeague, and we're going to be coming back for Game 2 between these two sides, Empire and Burden United, very, very shortly. So don't go anywhere. We're going to send you over to a quick commercial break and then over to our panel. We'll see you guys in a bit back at the casting desk.